Good morning. My name is Kiri Fagan-Olmschneider, and my pronouns are she, hers. I am the chair of the worship committee, and I'm very happy to call us to worship with our chalice lighting this morning. A flaming chalice has been one symbol of Unitarian Universalism for many decades, a symbol of hope, of reason, of the spark of the divine that shines in all of us. We join our siblings in faith each Sunday by lighting our chalice here in our sanctuary, and we invite those who are online to light a flame wherever you are as we light ours with these words, which may be familiar to some of you from our hymnal, but were also written originally as a poem by Pauline T. My life flows on in endless song, above earth's lamentation. I hear the real, though far off hymn that hails the new creation. Above the tumult and the strife, I hear the music ringing. It sounds an echo in my soul. How can I keep from singing? And now rise in body or spirit for our opening song, We Fight the Same Fight, which is written and led by Ayla McDonald and co-led by Beth Simpson.
Good morning. My name is Ayla McDonald, and I'm happy to be joined by so many friends this morning to sing with you all. Beth Simpson and I co-lead a community song circle that happens once a month. It's a joint collaboration between We Want to Woke Community Justice Choir and Folk Jam Circle, which is a project Soup Kish and I started back in 2021. We've taken more of a protest songs focus in the past year in response to current events. And would love for you to join us. Feel free to chat with me or Beth after the service if you want more information. So this song came to me a few years ago in response to current events, and it's going to be taught call and response. So there are a few hand signals that go along with that. When my hand is towards myself, y'all should be listening. If my hand is towards you, you should be singing back to me what I just sang to you. If my hand is facing towards you like this, it means stop singing. And I'm going to sing it along to a beat that'll go like this. So if you all want to catch that beat and keep it going. We fight the same fight. We fight the same fight. We feel the same pain. We feel the same pain. Our bodies are tools. Our souls are the same. Our souls are the same. We keep the light lit. We keep the light lit. Our hope tends the flame. Our hope tends the flame. The future is coming. Our future is coming. With floods, fire, and rain. With floods, fire, and rain. The water is rising. Water is rising. We learn to swim. We learn to swim. We find high ground. We find high ground. And are not swept in. And are not swept in. Now is the time. Now is the time. For us to prepare. For us to prepare. We return to our breath. We return to our breath. Let's take a collective deep breath here. We will not be scared. We will not be scared. From the seeds in the soil. From the seeds in the soil. The plants will grow food. The plants will grow food. We will share what we have. We will share what we have. And remember what's good. 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 We will share what we have. choice, we stop and take a breath. We ask ourselves if we're ready yet. We can learn to read. We can learn to write. We will use our voice to fight, 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 fight with the birds we sing, with the wail we bellow. The stars hold our call. Our dreams can heal. We grow with deep roots. The trees know the way. We press our ear to their trunks. We hear what they say. We close our eyes. We still our thoughts. We sit in silence. We know who we are. There is no right. There is no wrong. We're all here together. Together we're strong. Being alive is doing our best. We trust our bodies. We give ourselves rest. In the spring we plant. In the summer we grow. We harvest in fall. In winter we sow. In winter we sow. In winter we sow. We harvest in fall. In winter we sow.
All right. Welcome to the Unitarian Universalist Church of Urbana-Champaign. We are a people of many ages, histories, genders, bodies, identities, and beliefs, who are connected by a shared commitment to our mission to build community, seek inspiration, promote justice, and find peace. My name is Julia Cronin. My pronouns are she, hers, and I also serve on the worship committee and had the joy of organizing today's service. If you are a visitor today, we bid you a special welcome and invite you to complete a connection card if you'd like to learn more about the life of this church and be added to our weekly newsletter. If you're joining us via our live stream, please say hello in the YouTube chat and know that you too are welcome here this morning. I don't know where our cameras are anymore. They moved. Please look around at the color-coded lanyards of your neighbors and be aware and respectful of others' needs and boundaries. We are a congregation of all ages, which means we embrace all the little noises and interruptions our kids can bring into a Sunday morning. As always, people of any age are invited to grab a coloring pack or fidget toy from the box just outside the doors there. If you want to keep your hands busy, and if you need more space to stretch, wiggle around, or just make a bathroom trip, you can also go anytime across the hallway to Fellowship Hall, where the service is being live streamed. Our Faith Development Sunday morning program is on hiatus for the summer, and so everyone will stay here in the sanctuary, but our nursery on the lower level is available for little ones 4 and under. And now I invite you to bid each other welcome this morning by turning to a neighbor or writing in the YouTube chat to say hello. I'll ring our chime to begin and end our time of communal welcome. Thank you. If you want to make your way back to your seats, thank you for those lively greetings, and everyone is welcome to keep those conversations flowing immediately after service in Fellowship Hall with coffee and snacks. And I just wanted to add, in case it wasn't apparent from the order of service or our opening song, I wasn't here last week, but I heard you guys did a lot of hymns. So we are hymn-free service today, all, all different stuff. All right.
Each week, we practice spiritual generosity by making space for the joys and sorrows we carry with us whenever we gather. We begin this practice with an embodied ritual of singing a blessing song, and today you'll be invited to come forward during that song and drop stones and petals for your joys and sorrows in the bowls of water here at the chalice table or at the table in the back. We won't share spoken joys and sorrows this week, but you can still submit a joys and sorrows card or send an email to joysandsorrows@uucuc.org to be shared on our members page. We trust that this act of sharing lightens our burdens and increases our joys, even if it is just for this hour. And we have a different song this morning, so not the usual one. So I invite you to come forward as we sing Come Home, written and led by Beth Simpson and co-led by Isla McDonald.
Hi. This song I wrote at the time when it was Hurricane Katrina, and I sang it every morning for like 6 months or longer. Okay.
Come home, come home, come home, come home, come home, come home, come home.
We live our mission at this congregation by connecting day to day and week to week through the opportunities both within and beyond our walls. This means welcoming new members and engaging with the many opportunities offered through our faith development, congregational life, and social action councils. This morning well, there's actually nothing listed on here, so if anybody has any last-minute announcements, let me know. It's nice to not have a whole list. Read more details about all the events that are going on in our e-news and check out the full calendar of events on Realm. Each Sunday, in recognition of our very real interdependence and reliance on each other, we pass the plate and share our offering with an organization doing the work of justice in the world. Our shared offering for the month of July is the Worthy Now Prison Ministry of the UU Church of the Larger Fellowship. This life-saving ministry to incarcerated Unitarian Universalists recognizes that all people are worthy, just as they are, of love and justice. In a society that encourages us to forget those isolated behind bars, this ministry insists that no person is disposable. Worthy Now Ministry lives their mission to connect, deepen, and act on our Unitarian Universalist values in many ways, including the CLF's Pen Pal Ministry Program, the Holiday Message Program, and faith development through a new partnership with the UUA's Beacon Press, and pastoral care correspondence program to assist with the spiritual wounds encountered daily behind prison walls. You can give through Realm and via the online portal on our website, or if you are here in the sanctuary, the plate will be passed and checks can be made out to UUCUC, and in the memo put shared offering. Half of all non-pledged donations will go towards sustaining the work of this church, and the other half will go directly to our shared offering partner. When the music begins, the offering will be gratefully accepted. We invite you to give whatever is generous for you. This is also the time to submit a written joy or sorrow, which again will not be shared today, but they will be submitted for publication online. And now we're going to start our offertory music.
Thanks, Kiri. I chose this song for offertory because I wrote it in loving memory of the late, great Claire Zoke. Yeah, a woman who deserves applause for sure. Many of you knew her. She was a deeply generous woman, so it felt fitting for the offertory. She ran Channing Murray Foundation for decades and handed it off to me just before she passed away of COVID. And I think this song is about, definitely inspired by her legacy of giving, but ultimately the song is about reciprocity. And it's like learning how to receive is as important as learning how to and knowing how to give. So here's my song, Put Your Feet Up, Mama. The stain on her sweater made him think she didn't know better. She could wrap her intellect around his petrified mind. Jukeboxes and horn-rimmed glasses, they'd laugh and she'd brush past them when she applied to study in the city. Did she think it'd get easier in time? Like the garden overcome with vines, what is left behind? Got hitched and got pregnant too. Found a teaching job at 22 till the city code told her to move along. Principal said we can't keep you, dear. Bunch of rowdy kids around here, but the only one pushing was her boss as he closed the door. Did she think it'd get easier in time? Could she feel it, or was it left behind the eyes? 2 steps up, 1 step aside. Her husband turned a yelling prick. Guess she kinda got used to it, till one day she left without a goodbye. Countless jobs and not much pay. Still somehow she always found a way to turn any crumbling wall into a sanctuary. Did she think it'd get easier in time? Did she know she'd be left alone to die? I didn't know it would be our last goodbye. 2 steps up, 1 step aside. 1 step aside. One step aside. Put your feet up, mama. There ain't nothing you need to do. The kids are fed and the laundry's folded too. You wore the shoes just to curl your toes. You had to run when they wouldn't take no. You know those bags are not your own. Mama, let them go. Mama, let them go. Put your feet up, mama. Let your light unwind time. Let the world get back what you're doing kind. You kept us dry while standing in the rain. You built a dam to shore up other men's shame. Don't you know your truth is all our game? Yeah, it's all our game. Put your feet up, mama. The chores are all done. Don't you worry, mama. There's so much left to become. May the morning birds guide your day. Hear the horizon line sing your name. Seeds you've sown bear fruit, sweeter every day. Mama, take a taste. Put your feet up, mama. That's for Claire.
Thank you so much, Emily. And thanks to all of you for your generosity in this and so many other ways. I'm now going to turn it over to the songwriters.
All right, everyone. So, we're gonna give you a little concert today. And we've already been giving you a concert, obviously. What we're gonna do here is a variation on a practice called Songs in the Round, which is, if you've never been to a Songs in the Round, we're gonna have a group of musicians up here. Emily's gonna join us once she's done retuning. And we're gonna go down the line. We're gonna say a little bit about something that songwriting means to each of us, or a reflection that we have on it, and then share a song one at a time. So to kick us off, we're gonna have Mark Aardsma on piano. Go right ahead.
All right, well, super lucky to be here with these amazing friends and songwriters. When Julia invited me to do something about creativity and songwriting, I kind of jumped at the chance because it's just like, I love it. There's a joy that comes to my life from doing creativity and writing songs. And I was kind of thinking about that a little bit and what I could say that might encourage you to manifest your own creativity more. And I think that creativity, when we create something, we put ourselves into it. And when we put ourselves into something, it gets scary. That we express that to others and they might not like it, or it might not be understood, or it might get ignored, or it might not say what we wanted it to say. And at the same time, when we put ourselves into something, there's incredible opportunities for other people to see us and love us and help carry what we're carrying, and maybe for them to feel seen and understand that their experience is not alone. So I guess for me, writing songs is an incredible source of healing and energy for life and empowerment, and very glad for it. And honestly, these people, the friends who write songs together or listen to each other's songs or encourage the baby steps is kind of maybe the biggest answer to the scary that I've found, is like, find your safe people and take baby steps and cool things can happen. So my song today, it's my newest song. It's about my life right now, and it definitely is a song that's helping to carry some things for me. And thank you all for listening. This is called It's Your Dad.
Will you answer if I call? Hold on, baby, where you are. Just say I'm sorry for it all, my child, believe me. Yes, love is strong enough sometimes. No, this is not your fault, don't cry. We're too big for piggyback now, all the times we had. You're still mine. my soul for all of time. My child, believe me. I don't know if roofs and ceilings let our prayers reach to the sky. I don't know if broken feelings ever find the reasons why. Yes, love is strong enough sometimes. No, this is not your fault, don't cry. We're too big for piggyback now, all the times we had. You're still mine if you can hear me. It's you, Dad.
Everybody, thank you for that, Mark. It's beautiful. My name's Dan. It's so nice to be part of this today here with all of you and with these wonderful human beings and songwriters. I must admit that when Julia proposed this idea a while back, I felt somewhat overwhelmed at the idea of trying to say something coherent, let alone of spiritual value about songwriting. So I kind of sat with that idea, that feeling for a while, and puzzled over it, and arrived at the following thoughts about where that overwhelmed feeling comes from. So one of the things that I love the most about writing songs is the experience of being liberated from things that otherwise tend to matter a great deal, like facts. So I spend a lot of my time as a college professor, and that job comes with the expectation that you both know something about what you're talking about and can give definitive, precise answers about your area of expertise. Writing a song, thank God, is different than writing a lecture or a sermon, for that matter. To me, what makes a song worth writing or playing or listening to isn't its ability to kind of clearly convey information or evidence or even wisdom. Instead, if we're lucky, songs are places we get to inhabit for a while, little worlds with their own feelings and meanings and mysteries, where you can go alone or with friends and stay a while. If facts don't matter so much in songwriting, that doesn't mean that truth isn't important. Harlan Howard's definition of country music, 3 chords and the truth, has stuck around for good reason. But I think songwriters deal with truth in some kind of special kinds of ways. The sort of truth that I think matters the most in songwriting is whether something, a lyric, a melody, a silence, whatever, feels true to the song. Does it work? Does it make you feel something? Does it make you want to hear it again? Maybe sing it with some other people. I love that songs let you be in multiple places and multiple moments at once. When on the surface, you might be walking down the cereal aisle at Schnucks. You could actually be deep in some other song world, transported by the Muzak version of some Motown tune, or by something rattling around in your own mind. And songs are there for you when you're young, and they can still be there for you when you're not so young. With the passage of time, they resonate in new ways. They tell you different truths after the passage of time. They don't have to mean the same thing as they did back then. They can make enough space for your old self and your new self to be there together at once. Well, that's enough of my ramblings. Here's a song that I wrote a long time ago. It's called One Break Away. And when I play it now, I can sort of still remember some of the things I was thinking about when I wrote it, but there have been sort of new meanings that have accumulated in it over the years. And I think now, from from this point forward, when I sing it now, I'll always think about it as the song I sang in church. You go fast, I go slow. You get high, I lie low. Don't blame, I don't know. You grow up, I grow. One break away. One break away. One break away. One break away. I wonder, you see, I stumble, you fall free. I doubt, you believe. I try, you succeed. One break away. One break away. One break away. One break away. You go fast, I go slow. You get high, I lie low. You don't blame, I don't know. You grow up, I grow. One break away. One break away. One break away. One break
Lovely. Thank you, Dan, Mark, Julia. This is a sacred space for me, truly, like getting together with songwriters and talking about craft. So much of my time in seminary actually was devoted to thinking about songwriting as a spiritual practice. So I appreciate the opportunity to talk with you all about it. Because yeah, like Mark said, it's also for me a very therapeutic music therapy for me. If I'm feeling lost or broken or down, songwriting, the process, helps me orient and metabolize my grief. The process helps me like sit and be present to the hard feelings, and be able to really feel them and not numb them. But the critical piece of it all is that the song is there to accompany me. I don't have to be alone in that hard feeling. And I think if, Dan was saying the songs can be a place, I think in my metaphor, a song is a friend. And a lot of my songwriter friends, the spiritual gurus in my life, a lot of them are non-religious. And I often hear that the songs come from elsewhere, come from outside of us, come from the ether or the air, and we are a conduit. The music or the song arrives as a companion, and it's much easier to deal with the hard stuff when you have a friend. It was a particular time of burnout and overwhelm for me when I wrote the song I played for the offertory, and it really crystallized this notion of songwriting as a metabolic process. At the time, I was feeling like I had lost my purpose. I had made great strides during the COVID era, as so many of us did, to really change the world, make the world better, and every day it seemed like turn on the news and we were just backsliding in our country, our county even. It was, I'm sure you can relate. It's easy to feel like you've lost your promise that there is progress. I was asking myself, are we really bending the arc of the moral universe? Or are we just like playing tug of war with each other? And this uncertainty of our efforts paying off, this really got to me. I had to take time just to deal. My partner paid my bills for a while, and I just had to sit in the murkiness. But it was the support from my friends, from my family, from the song that gave me the creative nourishment to rise again. And I think that's just it. We take turns caring for each other to make space in our lives for creative processes like songwriting. These creative processes help us become agents of our own lives and show us how to show up more fully for the long haul of bending that collective arc. So even if you're not a songwriter today, I think there are a lot of creative practices akin to songwriting, whether it's journaling or poetry, gardening, visual art, carpentry. I think this externalizing and laying it all out, being present with the hard stuff and fabricating it into something new. I believe this process, these are the creative tools of social transformation. So the next song I wrote is Tune My Heart to Yours, and I think it's trying to capture a lot of that. Fall the scales from my eyes, pull the cotton from my ears, turn my walls to open doors, and tune my heart to yours. Some nights we curse the day we're born, our hopes denied, our dreams deferred. Though we did the best we could, words pierce the heart of good. If you hunger, have my bread. If you thirst, have my drink. If your burden weighs you down, rest it here, I'll take it now. Tyrants tremble when they hear the chorus grow ever near. We're set free by your song. We sing the truth, love conquers all. So fall the scales from my eyes, pull the cotton from my ears, turn my walls to open doors, and tune my heart to yours.
And I want to thank all of you for agreeing to do this. I honestly, with it being the summer and with the task of wrangling 5 musicians, I don't know if anyone has tried to do that before, but I thought it was going to be way more daunting than it was. So I mean, this is such a cool opportunity to, if nothing else, just bring together some of my favorite musicians and make you sing for me. Yeah, I'm so glad that I got to do this. And I really resonate and love the reflections that you've made. I agree with a lot of it. And I also really love that I keep hearing how songs capture like a specific time in your life, and it kind of holds it in amber. So one of the things that I often hear when I'm looking back on my old songs is where I was in my skills as a songwriter and what projects I was working on. Was I writing this for a band? Was I writing this alone in my apartment during COVID? And what was I able to do with music when I wrote this? I've got a lot of limitations on my guitar skills. Musical instruments, like a lot of things in this world, were generally designed with cis men in mind, men's proportions, and I'm a small person. This is not a normal sized guitar, and a lot of people don't notice that until I'm not the one holding it. It's a lot of guitars don't work for me. This is a 3/4 size. I've got small hands, I've got skinny fingers, my joints don't all bend the right ways. So there's a lot of chords that I physically can't make, even on a guitar that fits me. And these are things that I figured out later in my journey. But when I first started playing, I just kind of thought like, wow, I suck at guitar. But I had a lot of ideas, and I wanted to write music. So I learned to write around my ability level. And as a result, I use a lot of unusual chords. And I look back at some of my early songs and I'll think like, oh wow, that's like a really unusual chord progression that I used. And it's because I didn't know the rules. I didn't know that I was breaking any rules there. I was just kind of figuring it out. And obviously a depth of knowledge and experience and skill is enormously helpful in songwriting. But I think there's also this incredible ingenuity that comes from naivety and a lack of resources. I was talking with a local musician, Bill Jones, whose son is here, I'll call you out, about the old original blues singers. And these are not people with access to the finest instruments. You know, they were using bottlenecks and pillboxes as slides. Elizabeth Cotten invented a whole new finger picking style because she was left-handed and only had access to a right-handed guitar. So you can only do cotton picking, which is what the style is called, on an upside-down guitar. And Bill told me almost all of those original blues players were physically disabled. Because back then, if you were Black and able-bodied, you were supposed to be out in the field, but a disability made it okay to busk for money. So anyway, a couple of years ago, I was ready to be laid up for the winter after surgery, and I decided I wanted to learn how to play with a slide. And for those who don't know, that's the one that does these kinds of things. And I watched a bunch of YouTube videos, and they all said that you need a separate guitar that's strung differently and tuned in a certain way. And I thought, well, I'm not going to do that. And you know, maybe I can't do this. And then I watched a video that said, like, yeah, that's the ideal way to do it. But if you learn slide on a regular guitar with regular tuning, then the rest is going to be really easy. So I went looking for a slide, and it turns out they don't make them small enough for the finger that I was supposed to wear it on. And I thought, you know, this is going to be just like all those other things that I can't do on guitar. And I'm just going to have to figure out a different way to do it. And I decided to embrace that period of ignorance and fumbling and breaking the rules. So here's one of the songs that I wrote that winter.
If I was a river, I'd fight the cold, roll winter skin while I move below to the delta, oh, the delta where I fade away. If I was a river, I'd shine like glass in the snowmelt flow, rushing springtime past. And I'd break under the sun, and I'd stir up the mud to the delta, oh, the delta where I fade away. If I was a river, I'd shrink in the heat, stretch thin upon my bed, summer sluggish and weak. And they'd love me all the more, flee the fever on my shores, wash their feet, anoint their heads, as I slumber towards the delta, oh, the delta where I fade away. If I was a river, I'd break my banks and swell like fury in the autumn rains. As I swept into their homes, I would hear them pray like Job, because God would only know where my overwhelm might go. And they'd sit upon their roofs to watch my unrelenting flow to the delta, oh, the delta where I fade away. Oh, I'd fade away. Oh, I'd fade away. Fade away. If I was a river, I'd fight the cold.
Thank you to you three. I'm so jazzed. And we're gonna have one last reflection from Beth Simpson, who's she's gonna lead us in our closing song.
Boom. Okay. I have this thing where I have like a post-stroke, and I'm so excited to sing for you and to talk with you, but I'm going to slow down. Okay, so in 2016, I needed company. We had a president that was, yeah. And this president is like, it wasn't that like, oh, he was a Republican or a Democrat. He was like all of them, you know, people, well, we'll just, blah. Anyways, so doing rounds, I think people mostly, but like rounds are songs that repeat themselves. And everyone sings. And songs are happy, you know, they're sad, they're mad, they're confounded. Everyone sings, and everyone hums along. And even if you are in your car, you're humming along. My mom is a terrible singer, and she sings all the time in her car. So I founded the We Wanna Woke Community Choir. Yeah. Oh, can you bring this? Thank you. Yay. Yeah. With gratitude, we honor the people in places that the songs come from. It's really old. This is like 10 years. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So we sung on that. Now COVID happened. We didn't know what to do. We had CU, oh my God, bleh. No, no, I'm blanking. There are big, there are a song, I mean, there are the Hello, White People, we need to do something. No, Surge, thank you. Showing up for racial justice. So I came up with a song. We sing it at UU Coffee House. But COVID, what were we going to do about CU Surge? So we decided we would get in our cars and go around once a week and sing. And we covered the cars with crepe paper and stuff like that. And that is being the Black Lives Matter. We were doing our part. So, and then disability time, yay! So I couldn't speak the first year, but I could sing. I didn't sing, but I would like ha 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 ha, you know. So every week we went to the Hootenanny, which if you haven't gone is the Rose Bowl. Yes, and yeah, and then after a while, it's taking a long time, this post-stroke thing. You know what I mean? It's a long time, and it's no one's fault at all. But no one was there, and I didn't have a car. I was like, but I was singing by myself, and I was singing I was so frustrated. You know, it's like, I'm singing, no one's here to hear me. But I was singing. So if you're depressed, you know, I was depressed before post-stroke. I didn't know I was depressed, but I was. And, you know, like bad things, like you might do something that you in the fact, after the facts, you're like, oh my God, I did a terrible thing. But the thing is, if you sing with other people, you know what I mean? It's embarrassing, like, oh God. But you get a little bit better off. Now, I don't mean you like a loved one is still not there because they've died. You know what I mean? But and now it's the service is over. It's, you know, like it's been a year, and they've still died. You know what I mean? But you can sing. You can sing with another person. Sing, 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 dum one, two. I did not. Now hold on. In case you didn't get it, you're gonna sing. Sorry. Okay. I did not come here alone. I carry my people in my bones. I did not come here alone. If you listen, you can hear them in my soul. I did not come here alone. Sing up if you wanna sing, stand up in my bones. I did not come here alone. If you listen, you can hear them in my soul. I did not come here alone. I got my people in my bones. I carry my people, you can hear them in my soul. I carry my people in my bones. I carry my people, my people. You can listen, you can hear it in my soul. If you hear them, you can hear them in my soul. See, you listen, you can hear it in my soul.
Wow, thank you so much to all the musicians. You guys are so talented. Thank you for sharing with us today. Yeah. And we are going to close today with our usual words from Reverend Elizabeth Selly Jones. We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again.
When you leave, go slow. Take the side streets in the back road, through the corn and the bean, by the round barn and the sycamore tree. All the turns that took you here come flashing in the rearview mirror. all the highways you've been down, all the places before this town. Lost and lonesome, once upon a time, before you had your children, before you built this life. City folks always say these old college towns are all the same. They can't tell you what it is that makes a difference between two blind pigs, and they ain't never closed their eyes to save a snapshot of the last sunrise over Far Hill, Champaign, South Prairie, where it all began. Packed up, loaded, ready for the ride. Looking in the distance, headed toward the light. When you leave, go slow, take the side streets and the back roads, windows down, let the prairie dry your crying eyes and fill your lungs again. When you leave, go slow to that new place, from your old home, through the corn and the beans, by the round bar and the sycamore.